Where are the CHAN tickets? This is the big question that Kenyans have been asking themselves since the beginning of Confederation of African Football Games, that is CHAN, in Nairobi. The tickets have not been there, and this is the game in Kasarani. That is Kasarani, and I was there. You've been anticipating to attend live coverage of the football of Harambee Stars playing against the opponents, but swali imekuwa kuzuia place ya tiko. Ukiingia kwa website, there is no tickets. Now unauliza tickets zinaenda wapi, because these tickets have not been there even before the game is fixed for the next match. Zinaenda wapi? That's the big question. Somebody says like mtu ana purchase tiko 10,000 alafu anaenda kuziuza at 1,000 each. But also it's been said that the tickets are politicized. They are politically affected, or rather influenced. We don't know about that, but we're going to find if that one is true, or regarding the statements that I prepare hapa for you. Now, since the beginning of the games in Nairobi in Moi International Stadium, that is Kasarani, there have been a lot of violation of CAF, that is Confederation of African Football rules, that started since day one. Game against DRC Congo, then another one with Angola, and the last one with Morocco, the Sunday one that we attended. Kenya have been slapped with huge fines due to violation of Article 15, 31, and 32 of the CAF Safety and Regulation. Like that was not enough. CAF went ahead, this is the first game, and fined Kenya additional of $5,000. This is estimated to 646,000 Kenyan shilling for the stampede and unauthorized access to the stadium by fans. Hiyo ikuwa tu lesson to the FKF, to CAF, to MOK Kenya, I mean to the vendors of the tickets, because that happened in the first game. For the second game, walienda ahead and the fines continued. And the last one was big one and a lot, of violation of the CAF rules. The game against Morocco, we were there. We covered it live. We saw the live coverage. And what happened? Now, Kenya, again, Kenyans now at this point, they breached Article 82 and 83 of CAF Disciplinary Code and Article 31 and 32 and 43 of CAF Safety and Security Regulation. Kenyans was slapped again with a fine of $5,000, it's estimated to 646,000 Kenyan shilling. With another one, this is suspended one of $2,500, estimated to 323,000 Kenyan shillings, suspended on condition that FKF does not commit similar offense for the remainder of the tournament. For the remainder of the tournament, according to the local organizing committee chairperson, that happens to be the former or ex-CAF Secretary General, that is Nicholas Musonye, says that gate at the Kasarani International Stadium was broken. Overcrowding beyond capacity happened. You know, Kasarani International Stadium have a capacity of 48,000. That's the maximum capacity. But on Sunday match against Morocco, it was full. Others walikosa viti. And Musonye said Kenyans breached the regulations zenye ziko hapo. Alafu another thing, tear gassing. Why should the police officer use tear gassing on Kenyans? We are not going for mandamano, and it happened. You see, it happened. Kenyans were tear gassed. Like my co-host Darish was tear gassed and he's whipped. Was that necessary? And another thing that happened, Musonye is saying there is something that was here that we've been getting about it. It is being said that tickets were being sold by politicians. Tickets were being handed by the government officials. I mean, in the street it was well said, but I thought it was just something that people did not have active or supporting document of this one. And for the fact of the matter, it is what it is. It was a factual thing. Now, this one have limited Kenyans now for the next game against Zambia that we are anticipating. Maze, from capacity of 48,000 to reduce you mpaka 27,000, sorry. We are told that only 2,700 individuals are allowed to attend Sunday match. And the tickets, remember, it's already sold out. How come MOOC, FKF, and the ticket vendors open a website when Kenyans are asleep at 6? I mean, that is, saa sita ya usiku. Tumelala, wengine wamelala. They've forgotten about the tickets. And MOOC, delivering their statement yesterday, they said that the website will be open for ticket purchasing at 7 p.m. on 12th August 2025. Are we trusting these people in football, Kenyan football? You know, Kenyans Harambee Stars is performing. They're doing an amazing job. But another question that we need to ask ourselves is that, is it McCarthy tactics and strategies that is making Harambee Stars shine, or is it William Ruto's 1 million, 2.5 million, and 2-3 bedrooms that is encouraging the encouragement money that is making Harambee Stars shine? It does not just happen in Kenya. The Bafana of South Africa have a promise. The Ugandan Cranes had billions in promise. Suppose they couldn't be beaten by Bafana. And also Taifa Stars, they are having, up to this point, they've received more than 70 million Tanzanian shilling. I mean, in East Africa, it's all about money in football. But of course, in football, it's always about money. But the question remains, how are we getting the tickets to attend this live coverage? There are those people who just want it live. Mambo voila, yani bashara tu. But they can't get the ticket because corruption have invaded this scene. Now, there is a tweet by Oletea. Oletea is a sport or football spectator or journalist. He tweeted today on ticket. He said it's laughable. It's laughable to imagine CAF depending on external reports for action. They have numerous officials on the ground. We were fined for the first 2 games and warned of severe consequences should it happen again. This is replying to a guy on X, that is Anthony KU, said, when I saw Larry Madowo at Kasarani yesterday, I knew Kenyan fans would be banned. The guy thinks he has mad in life by working for for Wazungu Zuko CNN. And he went ahead, Oletea again, and said, you need one ticket moja, yani ticket moja kununua ticket 10 or 10,000 yote ni frauds. And it is happening. Alafu, another one says, unamuka buy more than 10 tickets, ndo uze at a profit. Then later in the day, tuna blame wanasiasa for hoarding tickets, tabia mbaya naanza tu na sisi. But also, it might be a channel of hustling. But if it's a channel of hustling, please give us a leeway. Give us time to attend the live coverage of football. Tunataka kushabikia Harambee Stars. Tunataka kuona hizi vitu voila. And now, whatever happened, tuna caution whatever happened at Kasarani on Sunday, especially from the police officers, tear gas was not necessary. Haikuwa necessary. Tear gassing, na whips, haikuwa necessary. Another thing that was not necessary to Kenyans, this is like kuvuka. I mean, hizo chuma man, inaweza choma dungata balls zako. I'm talking to men because of course it was gentlemen who was trying to enter Kasarani International Stadium through the fences. And another thing, please, tickets, tupatieni tickets. Fungueni portal time tunaweza purchase hizi tickets. Tuache siasa zisiingilie ticket because you are limiting Kenyans when Kenyans are in on this one. And also, Kenyans are saying like, president akona pesa, so they will continue violating hizi rules za CAF, the president alipe hizi deni because so far tukicalculate ni kama mita kama 5 hivi already tunapatiana kama fine zenye tunapatia Sekafa, but it's not necessary. Unajua FIFA pia wanachunguza hizi vitu, wanaona game zetu venye tunapelekana na hizi vitu. Fraudsters wameingia pale ndani, security tuna breach because the moment I was talking to a guy and was telling this guy at the Kasarani International Stadium that whatever happened on Sunday and have been happening in the other games, it is a easy way for like terrorists kuingia because hakukuwa na security check. There was no CCTV, and Musonye plus the CAF are saying about that. There were no CCTV at the sensitive areas at the Kasarani International Stadium. Hopefully, this is not going to happen. We are anticipating much about AFCON and maybe World Cup if our ambassadors make us great, but things come at tickets, man, let it not mess us as we anticipate big. Otherwise, Harambee Stars are performing, Chief. Besides just waiting for 1 million, 2.5, 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom, Harambee Stars are doing an amazing job. I don't know whether whatever is happening, but McCarthy, just using some tactics and books, I think he reads much about Jose Mourinho. He's doing an amazing job for Harambee Stars. This is the first time. And by the way, speaking of performance of Harambee Stars, in conclusion, there was this guy, the former FKF, I don't know whether the FKF president, that is Nick Mwendwa, who was one-time coach for Kariobangi Sharks. He says, we only needed 1 million encouragement fee to make Harambee Stars go to World Cup. And somebody answered, one Kenyan answered him. He says, suppose Nick Mwendwa and goalkeeper Matasi were still in our Harambee Stars team, we could be having numerous press conferences how Nick Mwendwa could be crying faults of red cards that we've been receiving, crying faults of fear of VAR and so on and so forth. And also, Gadi Gashago is saying William Ruto bribed VAR. How true is that? Very unpatriotic, right? But we are pimping up for Harambee Stars. Thank you for making it till this end. This is Real Talk Republic podcast. And of course, Arego. Till next time, Dango.